So I've just found out my good friend Jeremy has joined a Quidditch society without telling me. Nerd. Dork. Quidditch is for children. Harry Potter's for children. Didn't even let me know about it. Didn't even ask me to join, which, you know, I would have said no, obviously, because it's sad. But still, we do everything together, so I was a little bit hurt. And I found out about it because basically what we do is once a week we meet up on a Wednesday. Me and him and 3 others, and we meet for a lasagna, which is basically just, it's a lasagna really, but we call it lasagna because we're bloody lads. And he didn't show up, and we were worrying. We're thinking, where the heck is Jeremy? The lasagna's getting cold. And he, you know, didn't show up, so I got cross. I rang him. I said, Jeremy, where are you? The lasagna's getting cold. For heaven's sake, where are you? And he said, oh, Tom, I'm really sorry, I forgot to say, but I've actually joined a Quidditch society, and I've made the team, so I can't make it tonight. Honestly, hung up immediately, furious. We were livid, all of us, up the wall. It just showed a total disrespect to a long-held tradition. Quidditch, what do they even do? Sort of run round on the grass with a broom between their legs, you know. Ha ha ha! You can't catch me, Ian. Nerds. Doesn't sound fun at all. They wear all the pads and the robes, and they must look like it. How does the snitch situation work? Is there some guy up in a tree with some nerd up in a tree with a fishing rod and a snitch attached, sort of way, ha ha, dick. It's not even a real sport. I've been doing Thai boxing now for 3 weeks. I've been trying to get him involved. He's not once shown any interest. That's a real sport. It's a pretty grueling sport, to be honest. It's punches, kicks. It's a pretty manly activity, and you do come out with quite a few bruises. It's actually how I did my back in last week. On the bus on the way there, I fell down the stairs and landed on this old lady's Zimmer frame. I don't blame her. It wasn't her fault. And you know, I get on really well with old ladies, actually. I was with my granny last week. I went round for Sunday dinner, and she was telling me about this time at her church where they were basically having a prayer meeting, and it was one of these, you know, Presbyterian style meetings, all old ladies in hats, and this Northern Irish minister at the front, you know, dear Father, bless our community and all those within it. One of these affairs, and anyway, it was silent, no praying. But all of a sudden, out the back of the church, the doors just burst open, and this little kid just shouted, "Tits!" Apparently none of them laughed except my granny and her friend. They're like this. Apparently her friend had to call an ambulance because she just fell to the floor like that. Oh, brilliant. It reminded me of a time at school, actually, when I remember it was in English and we had to read this book, and it was about birds, which is boring, but one of the sentences in it was, they were all tits, meaning blue tits or something, I guess, and I was reading out loud to the class, and I saw the sentence before I got to it, and I just read it like this. I was like, they were all tits. And the whole class, they're like, oh, it's so funny, that's classic Tom Gray. It's brilliant. But yeah, Jeremy's a dick, basically, is the point of this video. Try to make it up to me as well. We've got this thing, whenever we fall out, we call upon Article Delicious of the Golden Arches conflict resolution, which is basically we buy each other Happy Meals. But I didn't accept it. I need more than that, Jeremy, if you're watching.